The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's is growing at an alarming rate. 10% of people over the age of 65 have the disease, and two-thirds of them are women. Someone in the United States develops Alzheimer's every minute. As the number of older Americans continues to grow, so will the number of new and existing cases of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the sixth leading cause of death in the United States. New research is making it possible to detect Alzheimer's disease and providing an accurate diagnosis earlier than ever before. Learning the signs of Alzheimer's, and if you notice them in a family member, seek medical treatment.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and can be expensive to repair. You can prevent your system from failing by having your tank pumped every 3 to 5 years, keep a separate container for grease and dispose of it properly. Use detergent, flow with phosphate, and spread laundry over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and this station.
Hi, I'm Tamar Seaton. Even with heart failure, my mother remains strong.
Because without strength, you lose hope. Together, we will rise above heart failure.
To help prevent, improve, or manage heart failure, go to riseabove.org.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial. The Ian Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
It's Red Eye Radio. He's Eric Carly, and I'm Gary McNamara. Finally, one more thing from Milan Omar.
All right, listen.
I mean, AOC.
Okay, listen.
Oh, I blew it. I mean, AOC. I had to play one more.
Top of the hour news is brought to you by House Products. Visit houseproducts.com.
This is Red Eye Radio on Westwood One.
Shell Teller with advanced synthetic technology is designed to help keep the grid running for miles and less maintenance.
Eric and Gary for the Eden Pure Gen 40. I love mine. You're going to love yours. Gary, we've been talking about inflation a lot. Prices are skyrocketing, including energy prices. Everyone is looking to stay warm and save money this winter. We have the solution. The Eden Pure Gen 40. You need to get one today.
Yeah, Eric, the Gen 40 uses a dual hybrid heating technology that reduces your heating bill every month. It combines infrared heat and convective heat to warm a room.
This is what I love. You can use it year-round because it also has a fan-only setting so you can get rapid whole room air circulation. And by the way, it's completely safe around kids and pets. No exposed blades. Go to EdenPureDeals.com to get yours today. Use the discount code REDEYE50 to get $50 off the sale price. EdenPureDeals.com. Discount code REDEYE50. Shipping is free. Want to save on diesel, repair and maintenance, tires, and oil changes? Love's Travel Stop has the card for you. With the Love's Express card, you can save up to 14 cents per gallon, $25 on tire purchases, and even more on service costs. With 600 locations nationwide, you need this card. Love's Express eliminates the hassle of cash or credit cards and brings consistent and competitive pricing no matter the size of your fleet. Go to loves.com/diesel discount and unlock the special offer. Loves.com/diesel discount.
Red Eye Radio and our sponsors are devoted to trucking safety. That's why we are proud to bring you the Red Eye Radio Million Mile Club. We've been saluting drivers who have surpassed the million-mile mark with preventable, accident-free driving. By reaching this milestone, you can be a part of an elite club of drivers who share remarkable safety records and demonstrate superior driving skills. If you or someone you know is a truck driver with 1 million miles or more of driving under your belt without a preventable accident, register online at RedEyeRadioshow.com. That's RedEyeRadioshow.com. The Red Eye Radio Million Mile Club would not be possible without the generous support of the fine folks from Petro Stopping Centers, House Lubricator, Motel 6, the St. Christopher Fund, and Cat Scale. We applaud the individual truckers and fleets who drive with care and keep our highways safe. The Red Eye Radio Million Mile Club, devoted to trucking safety. Register online at redeyeradioshow.com.
Follow The Trucker on social media for the latest trucking news. Follow us on Facebook at The Trucker Newspaper, on Twitter at Trucker Talk, or on Instagram at The Trucker Media. Join The Trucker, along with truckers across the nation, to keep up with resources you need to succeed in the industry. Visit us on the web at thetrucker.com or pick up a free copy of our newspaper at one of almost 400 truck stops across the country. That's thetrucker.com.
Sponsored by the Trucker Media Group.
WLWI-AM, the home of the Ben Shapiro Show, and heard on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, the Cumulus Media Station.
Oh man, I have never been there. You shouldn't pick at your toes. Daddy said you might cause anger and toenails. Speaking of Daddy, it's time to remind people how important it is to see a podiatrist. Yeah, Shannon, our dad, Dr. Brian Kelly, treats things like tendonitis and bunions. If a person is diabetic, it's important to have a foot exam by a podiatrist. Call today for an appointment at 265-7585. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Kelly, and as a podiatrist, it is my job to identify small problems in your feet and help prevent them from becoming big problems. New government regulations allow for an annual diabetic foot exam to cut down on the number of amputations and control the cost of health care. So call me, Dr. Brian Kelly, at 265-7585. That's 265-7585. Locations in Montgomery and Greenville. Follow us on Facebook at Greenville Foot Care. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Did you know that June is Men's Health Month?
Ladies, now is the time to encourage the men and boys in your life to make that doctor's appointment he's been putting off, or talk to the doctor about the symptoms he's been having. We're outliving men by 5 years. Let's change that by raising awareness this month on preventable health problems, early detection, and treatment of diseases that impact men and boys.
Men, it's time to talk to the younger generation and encourage healthy lifestyles, exercise more, drink more water, and cut down on junk food. Let's set an example for our kids that will not only affect their lives, but the lives of their children. June is the perfect time to schedule your annual checkup and make those healthy lifestyle changes.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Rabies is a viral disease that can infect all mammals, including humans. This is State Public Health Veterinarian Dr. D. Jones. Protect yourself, your family, and your pet, not just by staying away from wild animals that often carry the virus, but also by getting your pets vaccinated. Raccoons and bats are the most common carriers of the rabies virus. Your first reaction may be to approach a strange acting or injured animal, but oftentimes people are bitten or scratched while trying to help these animals. The best approach may be to contact your local animal control officers. If you are bitten or scratched by an animal, you should seek medical attention immediately. Although rabies is 100% fatal, it is also 100% preventable.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Half of Alabama residents use a septic tank. Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and be expensive to repair. So know the warning signs. Wet spots in your yard, slow draining toilets or drains.
I couldn't do that if I'd have tried to do that on purpose. That wouldn't have happened. I know that wouldn't happen. Turn my head around. Turn my head around.
Use detergents low in phosphate and spread laundry loads over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. You need a permit before installing a new system or before repairing an existing one. Your local health department has a copy of the septic tank system permit that indicates the location of your system and the size of the tank.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
There's a threat targeting America, one that's growing fast, but may still be hard to see. Lyme disease. Spread by tiny ticks, often smaller than the head of a pin, this dangerous disease is now more widespread than West Nile, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS combined. And if left untreated, it can lead to arthritis, facial paralysis, and even memory and concentration problems, often called brain fog. As the threat of Lyme disease grows to more than 300,000 projected cases each year, it's time for us to target Lyme disease. That means checking for ticks when you've been outside, even in your own backyard. It means seeing a doctor if you experience the symptoms of Lyme disease, which can include joint pain, flu-like symptoms, fever, fatigue, or sometimes a bullseye-shaped rash. Set your sights on stopping Lyme. Learn how you can target Lyme disease at targetlyme.org. Brought to you by the Stephen and Alexandra Cohen Foundation and this station.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris, encouraging you to take the Purple Pledge and support the 47 million people worldwide who are living with Alzheimer's disease and other dementias.
The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's is growing at an alarming rate. 10% of people over the age of 65 have the disease, and 2/3 of them are women. Someone in the United States develops Alzheimer's every minute. As the number of older Americans continues to grow, so will the number of new and existing cases of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. New research is making it possible to detect Alzheimer's disease and providing an accurate diagnosis earlier than ever before. Learning the signs of Alzheimer's, and if you notice them in a family member, seek medical treatment.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by AC by LaQuire. AC by LaQuire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They've proudly serviced the river region since 1983. Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Visit acbylaquire.com for a list of services and offers today. That's acbylaquire.com. License number 84417.
Overnight widespread showers continue into the morning hours. Now we will be watching late morning. That is when we really start to dry things out and clear the sky out as well. Temperatures don't rebound much, though. Where you start today is likely where you end the day. Most of you only topping out somewhere in the 50s, even with sunshine tonight. Clear and cold below freezing for almost everyone. Mid and upper 20s expected for central Alabama. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Kerman, News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery, right now things are looking good. It's nice and wet and slippery out. So please use caution, leave early, drive slower. But as far as accidents go, we're clear. Interstate system moving smoothly into the Tri-County area from Clanton, Albany, Greenville. So you keep listening and we'll keep you posted. High school students, get a jump start on your college career with dual enrollment at Trenton State. Scholarship opportunities are available. Call Trenton State. Today's college for tomorrow's world. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Bill.
Today to schedule a quick service at our Atlanta Highway location.
Good morning, I'm Judd Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Friday. A Montgomery police officer is facing a domestic violence charge and is now off duty. Investigators say 37-year-old Daniel Webster is facing a domestic violence harassment charge. Court documents say the incident involved his wife. He's now on leave. He's been with the department since 2007. Thousands of people now
So he's gonna put him in, getting it all in the street.
Stop at the end of the month. SNAP is Alabama's food assistance program. DHR says the average person will lose about $170 a month. The change will start on March 1st, and nearly 400,000 households could be affected. Heads up, if you or a loved one was impacted by the January 12th storms in Alabama, FEMA is set to close 2 of its disaster recovery centers this weekend. The location at the Wetumpka Courthouse will close at Sunday at 6 p.m. The Coosa County Center will also close, located at Rockford Baptist Church, at Sunday at 6 p.m. as well. Disaster recovery centers are still open in Autauga and Dallas.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. We get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% lift when they are on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Going Up.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WIN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account.
We got to live.
Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo
I am
code
no
WIN
best.
for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WIN.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language, like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. And they're designed by real language teachers, so you learn how to have real-world conversations, things you'll actually use.
It's incredible.
I got hard enough
Using
time in
Babbel,
English.
I'm ready to start having real conversations in French.
I don't think I need
There's
another
all
language.
kinds of ways to learn. Use Babbel's podcasts or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Babbel. Évidemment. Go to babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And what do you say? And here we go. It's a Friday.
Sometimes you need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not.
Good morning, and good morning again, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine once again. For once again, one more time, one more. You're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and it is time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something that will change your perspective, or at least give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning to you. This is News Radio 1440. It is February the 3rd, 2023. Today's daily bread is entitled, We Are Strangers. Our scriptural insight today comes from Leviticus 19:32 through 37. Leviticus 19:34 says, the foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Govern yourselves accordingly. Good morning. And again, it is February the 3rd. It is a day like all the days of old that has never been. And it's also a day, believe me, that once it's gone, it will never come again. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things you should have done this day that you didn't. And more importantly, you don't get a chance to undo the things that you should have done. You don't get to undo the things that you did. So whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done on this day, February the 3rd, 2023. If you have lived a while, you have seen, you have heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace of God and an undeserved mercy, we may, I'm not sure, you may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, whatever we do, I sure hope we, while we can, for as long as we can, until we can't, reach back every once in a while and help somebody else along the way. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say, if that is the standard by which you live your life, you shall always, always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. Never, ever quit. We say, give out if you must. Rest only if you can. But you never, ever, ever quit. Never give up. Because quitters don't win. And while winners may fail at a thing or two, they're not quitters. One foot in front of the other. That's what my mother used to say. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Never give up. And no matter what happens on this day, remember this. This day, like all the days of old, it is a great day to be alive. Good morning to you. We are strangers. That's our daily bread for this day, February the 3rd, 2023.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading titled, We Are Strangers, was written by Ann Cetus. Everything felt drastically different in their new country. New language, schools, customs, traffic, and weather. They wondered how they would ever adjust. People from a nearby church gathered around them to help them in their new life in a new land. Patty took the couple shopping at a local food market to show them what's available and how to purchase items. As they wandered around the market, their eyes widened and they smiled broadly when they saw their favorite fruit from their homeland, pomegranates. They bought one for each of their children and even placed one in Patty's hands in gratefulness. The small fruit and new friends brought big comfort in their strange new land. God, through Moses, gave a list of laws for his people, which included a command to treat foreigners among them as your native born. Love them as yourself, God further commanded. Jesus called this the second greatest commandment after loving God in Matthew 22:39. For even God watches over the foreigner. Besides obeying God, as we help new friends adapt to life in our country, we may be reminded that we too, in a real sense, are strangers on earth, and will grow in our anticipation of the new heavenly land to come. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Leviticus chapter 19, verses 32 through 37. Stand up in the presence of the aged, show respect for the elderly, and revere your God. I am the Lord. When a foreigner resides among you in your land, do not mistreat them. The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you were foreigners in Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Do not use dishonest standards when measuring length, weight, or quantity. Use honest scales and honest weights, an honest ephah and an honest hin. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt. Keep all my decrees and all my laws and follow them. I am the Lord. Let's pray. Our compassionate God, We all understand what it feels like to be an alien and a stranger in this world. Help us to be an encouragement to other foreigners and strangers in this land until you welcome us into our true home with you. Thank you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Rochelle Traub, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Okay. All right, you got the word? Now it's time to get up. No PT today. It's Friday, but we still got to wake you up, okay? General, knock it out.
All the way gotta be
up airborne, every day, run to the sun, oh sweat, not it, down in the mess hall on my knee. We got nothing to eat but a can of beans.
Nothing to eat but a can of beans.
The bread was moldy and the meat was bad.
And it was molded and the meat was bad.
Well, you know darn well that you can't eat that.
You know darn well that you can't eat that. Here we go.
All the way.
Gotta be.
Rough and tough. Airborne. All the way. When I was young, always wanted to be in the 82nd Airborne, easing the breeze. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna do it right. Jump from an aircraft while in flight.
All the way airborne, airborne.
Time to rise and shine, Montgomery. Time to rise and shine.
Airborne.
It's a Friday. Weekend leave. Come on now, let's get motivated.
Early one more.
In the drizzling rain, well, I picked up my parachute and boarded the plane. Jump master said 1 minute to go. Oh, yeah. Driving on.
All the way airborne, airborne, all the way driving on.
Driving on. Here we go.
All the way, gotta be
rough and tough.
Airborne.
Okay, it's Friday, which means that we don't do PT on Friday. We are the reserve crew. By the time they call us, you guys will put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. Because I ain't be running that fast with no rucksack on. So we're just gonna hang loose right here, and hopefully they don't get past the first gate. But anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. It is a great day, an absolutely great day. Hey. I'll play that in a minute. I'm just saying. And it's a great day to be alive. Beats the alternative. Anyway, 6:21 in the morning. Now let us pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States. And of course, I got my audio presentation today. So it'll be a minute before I get back here. I got to get me some coffee. No, can't drink coffee. Okay, I got to get some of that blackberry tea back there, heat the water up, and all that kind of thing. And so you guys enjoy this until I get back. Okay, but first, we pay homage to our armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Space Force. And we also pay homage to our men and women in blue here in Montgomery. The Montgomery Police Department are the men and women in blue. Montgomery Fire Department, Aaliyah. We also like to take time out to thank our sheriff, who's the High Sheriff, Jared Cunningham. Also, say good morning, kiss up to the mayor. Hey, I don't mind saying it. Okay, you never know where you might find yourself in life, so little kissing butt every once in a while is good exercise for you. Anyway, so did I miss anybody? Cab drivers, sanitation department, good morning, guys. Always out there on the go, whether there's rain, sleet, or snow. All right? Did I get everybody? Okay, there we go. So let us take a moment to play homage to those people who go in when everybody else is coming out. Good morning to you, Montgomery. It's time to rise and shine.
We're always ready for the call. We praise and trust in Thee. Through bowing gale and shout and shall to win our victory. Send word promises of God, our praise and motto too. We're always ready to fight. I constantly fight for you. Up we go into the light, do not look behind. Here they come to lead our thunder. And born in the night. And we die, starting a flame from under, up with one terrible wrong. We live for nothing can stop the USA boys. From the halls of Mount Azuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's banners in the air, on land and sea. As we fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor free, we are proud to make the title of the United States of
Legacy. There's power in your name. Power in your name. McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last names. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins is a last name. Chrysler is a last name. Fisher Price, Gucci, Hennessy, Harley Davidson, Hilton, Honda, Kohl's, Kraft Foods, Lowe's Movie Theater, Marriott is a last name. Maybach is a last name. Nordstrom is a last name. Pillsbury is a last name. Porsche is a last name. Procter & Gamble, 2 last names. Rolls-Royce, Charles Rolls, Henry Royce, last names. Turner Broadcast System, Ted Turner, last name. Versace, last name. Wells Fargo, Henry Wells, William Fargo, last name. Walgreens, last name. Wrigley's, last name. Welch's Grape Juice, last name. Here you are, you think you're buying a product.
You're buying a
You're
name.
not buying a product, you're buying a name. You think you're wearing a product. Hey, look at this product. No, you're saying, look at this family. And what you don't know is while you're making every family rich, you're making yourself broke.
Amen.
So you done went to one family called Wells Fargo and got $200,000 so you can go to another family called Rolls Royce so you can give them money to get yourself a car so you can go back to the hood and see the Joneses and say, look at what I got. Meanwhile, Wells Fargo, their family's sitting up being rich, and Harley Davidsons and Rolls Royce are being rich, and the Joneses are sitting there holding up people's stuff saying, look at what we did and we broke. But I told you that your blessing is attached to your name. That part of the reason why you're not wealthy yet is because you keep trying to make Yolanda wealthy. You keep trying to make Tasha wealthy. What if you made Johnson's wealthy? What if you started thinking about your kids? What if you started thinking about your legacy? What if God started dropping Canaan and opening up windows of heaven? Because now you're not just thinking about you, you're thinking kingdom. There are some people who are attached to you who say, Mama, can you do something with this name? There's some people who say, Dad, can you do something with this name? Maybe God gave you the name to change and reverse some of the stuff that the name meant one day. I wish there was somebody in this room that said my name might mean one thing right now, but I promise after today, this name get ready to change. I promise after today, everybody's gonna want my last name. I'm here to let you know you are a curse breaker. You're thinking kingdom. You are not just getting married, you're breaking a curse. You are not just graduating from college, you're breaking a curse. You are not just getting out of high school, you're breaking a curse. You are not just saved, you're breaking a curse. And everybody around you is about to be blessed because of what God's getting ready to do in your life. I don't know what my name meant before I got here, but I know it's going to be before I leave. You got a legacy. Power in your name. A legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. Your legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. I don't care about legacy. I'm single. I don't care about legacy. I don't have no kids. I don't care about legacy. My family never cared about me. I don't care about them. My life is my own. Why do I need to even think about legacy? Well, here's the thing I have to say to you. The thing you need to know is this. You are leaving a legacy whether you want to or not. Everybody in this room is going to leave a legacy. The question is, are you going to be intentional about the legacy you're leaving? Are you actually going to be intentional, or are you just going to let anything be passed down, anything be given to others on your behalf? Don't let it be so. It's like this past weekend, I went out to go preach. And when I went to go preach, I went into a city and I rented a car. When I went to the rental car, they said, go downstairs in the garage, you can grab any car. When I went down there were only 2 cars. There was one car that looked like it wouldn't make it past Monday, and then there was another car. So I went to this car, but when I got into the car smelled like cigarette smoke. And so I took off with the car because, I'm just like, hey, let me get out of here. And so I'm driving the car for a couple of days. When I bring the car back, drop off the keys, they say, hey, you have any problems with the car? I said, no problem with the car. They said, all right, cool. I leave, and they said, I looked up on my email, and they billed me $350. How you going to charge me? I've never smoked a day in my life. They said, sorry, sir, you brought the car back smell like cigarettes. I said, no, I didn't bring the car back smell like cigarettes. Y'all brought me a car that smelled like cigarettes. They said, no, all we know is that you brought us a car with cigarettes, so you have to pay the price. Can I tell you something? That is a picture of many of our lives. Some of us lived a life that stunk so bad. And many of you are paying a price for a life that you didn't live, but somebody lived before you, and they handed you down a name or a life that stunk so bad that now you got to pay forever for it. And I'm here to let you know, stop giving people this dirty, nasty, stinky life. Why don't you build a legacy so when somebody gets into the car of your life, they want to say thank you instead of, I can't believe what you did to me. Everybody here has struggled with an addiction that's not yours. It was an addiction that your family didn't deal with. It was an addiction that your father just overlooked. And so it got passed down to you. And now you're struggling with this addiction. But truthfully, if you track the addiction, your father had it, and your grandfather had it, and your great-grandmother had it, and your whole family had it. And because they didn't deal with it, because they weren't thinking legacy, now you're driving in a car that you got to pay for. And God is saying, the buck stops here. That this is it. I put you in the earth because you're about to stop some stuff. I know people who went to go buy a house. And when they went to go buy a house, they saw their credit report. And the credit score was so jacked up. And when they saw the report, they realized that mama had gave out their social security number to the whole family. And everybody done rented stuff and didn't pay back. And everybody had electric bills and cell phones that don't even exist no more. Why? Because somebody didn't care about legacy and they handed you a bill and now you can't walk in Canaan. Not because of your issues, but because of some issues that were passed down. God forbid you are sitting in this place saying, I don't care about legacy. You need to care about it because somebody's got to live in the life you have. You are passing something down whether you want to or not. Why are you the only one who knows how to make that apple pie everybody love? Why are you the only one who knows how? So you mean tell me, can't nobody else make that sweet potato pie recipe but you? So you're going to just die and you're not going to tell nobody what the secret was. Even Colonel Sanders left his secret. Now, come on now. Even Colonel Sanders said, y'all make some good chicken, but when I'm gone, y'all going to keep making it. What I'm saying to you is, why is it that you're the only one? So you own all this real estate and you didn't share that with nobody. You're not going to tell nobody how to do that? You're the only successful marriage in your family. You're not going to tell nobody. You're gonna hoard this information so you can be the only one who wins. You have lost. You have lost. You have lost. And I'm telling you that you are going to have to look at your life and recognize that everything you are doing right now is having major and great impact. If you're going to leave a legacy, you're going to have to remember how you started, but focus on how you finished. I don't want you to forget how you started. I don't want you to forget that father wasn't there. I don't want you to forget some of the conditions that you were raised in. I don't want you to forget some of the rejection, some of the pain. No, I want you to remember how you started, but do not for 1 second let it dictate how you're going to finish. There's somebody in this room saying, Pastor, I don't understand. I hear you, but this sermon got me all messed up. I was feeling good. And then you done preached this sermon, and now I'm thinking about the 60 years of my life I've wasted. I'm thinking about the 60 years of hurt I caused. I'm thinking about the 60 years of stuff I did. I got some college student who's sitting here saying, Pastor, I wish I heard this word in my junior year in high school. I wish I heard this word in my sophomore year in high school, because I did some stuff as a sophomore that I'm still paying for now. I did some stuff as a senior that I'm still paying for now. Can I tell you something? Your yesterday may have been jacked up, but God knows how to take the old and make it new. I came to preach to somebody today and let you know your first 60 years was jacked up, but your next 60 days, God says, I will turn it into such impact. I will give it such greatness that you won't even remember some of the stuff that you jacked up. Legacy is built now, but experienced later. If you are going to leave a legacy, you got to start building now. I'm talking to college students. Okay, don't wait. Oh, when I graduate in 4 years, I'm just gonna live it up. And then when I graduate, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna get serious about my life. Can I tell you something? I know 40-year-olds who are living under the consequence of things they did from 18 to 22. And they thought that when they left school, that they left the issue, not realizing that the issue followed them all the way into their adulthood. I'm telling you that right now you are a builder. Right now, you have to start building your life now. You got to start building credit now. You got to start building your finances now. You got to think like a farmer. A farmer thinks sowing. I'm sowing seeds, realizing that I'm not going to reap this until later. Your last name is bigger than your first name. I don't care how you got your name, but you need to be living for your last name. Your first name is about you, but your last name is about us.
Your first name is about you, but your last name is about us. Well, what a powerful message this morning. It is 6:30 in the morning. We're at 6:37 in the morning. We got to take our last break in an hour. When we come back, lessons of life as well. And that was a lesson right there. That was a good lesson. 6:38 in the morning. We'll be back right after this.
And options available. Trust the #1 rated tire pros in Montgomery at Chico's Auto Pros for your tire needs.
Your WSFA First Alert weather forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by AC by LaQuire. AC by LaQuire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They proudly service
40 years! Got that!
Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing.
Okay then.
Visit
What a good lesson. Your legacy.
Services and offers
Leave
today.
a legacy.
ACByLaQuire.com. License number 84417.
Overnight widespread showers continue into the morning hours. Now we will be watching late morning. That is when we really start to dry things out and clear the sky out as well. Temperatures don't rebound much, though. Where you start the day is likely where you end the day. Most of you only topping out somewhere in the 50s, even with sunshine. Tonight, clear and cold, below freezing for almost everyone. Alabama. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. We've got a problem, minor problem, on 85 southbound on the flyover ramp to 65 southbound. We've got a single vehicle against the right barrier wall. The authorities are on the scene now. Hopefully that will clear up soon. The traffic moving slow through that area. That's 85 south to 65 south in the flyover ramp. Outside of that, we're looking good. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. High school students get a jump start on your college career with dual enrollment at Trenton State. Scholarship opportunities are available. Call Trenton State. Today's college for tomorrow's world. Buckle up. It's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
When Optic Gaming benched Brandon Daschiotel from the Call of Duty roster, fans were speculating where the all-star player would go next. Turns out he's staying with Optic Texas and replacing the best player of all time. With Seth Scump Abner retiring early, Dashi is filling a much-needed spot on the roster. Dashi was originally benched for issues behind the scenes, and Scump publicly stated that he hopes Dashi uses this opportunity to be a good teammate.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Technology lets you access a personal trainer from home, like on this exercise mirror.
Let's talk more squatting.
But to keep your hybrid workforce in shape, you need more than technology.
And kick. And jump.
You need PCs powered by Intel vPro, custom configured by CDW. Hardware-based security and remote management make it easy to protect and monitor PCs from anywhere.
Wait, don't turn me off.
Intel vPro makes secure remote management possible. CDW makes it powerful. Learn more at cdw.com/vPro.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ziprecruiter.com/radio.
One search engine is used by 9 out of 10 consumers. Int, the name begins with a G. And there are hundreds of things that go into being ranked highly by that engine. Your website, your business profile, even your social accounts. A couple of slip-ups and you find yourself on page 7. But at Cumulus Boost, we have the experts and resources to fix what's wrong and boost your findability so you can rank higher than your competition. Get started today at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. We get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% lift when they are on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign to get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thomas. It's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's Medi-Share. Maybe you've heard switching to Medi-Share to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for Medi-Share is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Medi-Share works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network, so
Yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need: 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE. Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car. Why are you walking to work? Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They are draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore. Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. Wait, you're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app? Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas. Does that actually add up to anything? I'll make around $200. Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WINNING for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code WINNING. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WINNING for 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WINNING.
Don't miss Sean Hannity. Biden incoherently adheres live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And it is 6:45 in the morning. If you live in the East Coast, it's 7:45. Man, it's getting late already. Oh, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Good morning to you. It is time to rise and shine. And remember, it is a great day to be alive, to be on top of the ground, and the ground's, of course, not on top of you. You should always remember that, no matter how bad the day is. No such thing as a bad day. They're just bad things that happen in the day. But the day is pretty good as long as you see it. So good morning. It is time for Lessons of Life and Word of the Day. Now, Word of the Day is an interesting word today. I think you'll know some people like this. You'll know some people like this. The word of the day is a formal word that means stubbornly or excessively devoted to a doctrine or theory without regard to practical consideration. It is often used disapprovingly to describe a person who has very strong belief about what should be done and who will not change those beliefs or accept other people's opinions. Does that sound like anybody you guys know? I will change my opinion, okay? So what is the word today? The word of the day is doctrinaire. That is somebody who's stubborn about their own beliefs, their own opinions, and will not listen to anybody else for all the tea in China. Doctrinaire. D-O-C-T-R-I-N-A-I-R-E. Doctrinaire. Okay? Okay, a person stubbornly or excessively devoted to a doctrine or a theory without regard to practical consideration. It is often used disapprovingly to describe a person who has very strong belief about what should be done and who will not change those beliefs or accept other people's opinion. So if you go into your job today and you've got a counseling form there and it says Elkins is somewhat of a doctrinaire. Now I realize that see, this is how they fire you, because you don't understand these words, and now I'm helping you out in the morning so you understand these words. So you don't ever want to see this word on an evaluation that somebody's giving you. Okay? You just don't want to see it. If you see that word, what you need to do is get up off that chair. When you get done, go pack your bags. You need to go brush up on your resume, because you won't be there much longer. I'm just telling you. There's some words that you do not want on your job efficiency report or your evaluation. In the Army, we call them NCOERs. Yeah, non-commissioned officer evaluation reports. And OERs, that's for the officers, stuff like that. Okay, I'm just saying you don't want this word on there. Okay, I'm just saying you may not want to do it. So if you're that way, you may want to sort of change your modus operandi. Okay, doctrinaire. You don't want to be called that word. Okay? Now, what are the lessons of life today? It's going to be interesting. It's an interesting lesson of life today because, you know, there's somebody who does a piece. I got this one motivational thing, and it says while the guy was laying there dying, all the things, the ghost of all the things he never did, said, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you try this? Why didn't you try that? Ladies and gentlemen, okay, do not leave here with a bunch of regrets about the things you did not try. Okay, don't do that. Try it. Steve Harvey has a book called Jump, and every once in a while, you got to take a chance. You do. Every once in a while, you have to do something that is outside your comfort zone. Nothing crazy, nothing too crazy. But sometimes other people will think it's crazy. But you have to do things outside your comfort zone. Like me, it took me 25 years to get back on the freeway. I just couldn't do it. They scared the hell out of me. It took my sister passing away to finally let me know that I needed to get back out there, and I just could not drive. You know that bridge going to Prattville up here? There's a bridge up there look like it's 40,000 feet in the sky. Yeah, I couldn't go up that bridge either. I started sweating when I went down 85 looking at it. There are just things in life that affect us. We don't know why sometimes. We don't know why, but they do. Okay? It took my dear sister leaving me to deal with that fear. I had to deal with it. I got on Interstate 70 one day. I was going out of Kentucky someplace. That freeway just scared me for some reason. And some days it still does. Especially when the 18-wheeler is coming onto the freeway. I'm thinking, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna hit me. So I don't know why. I just was scared. And I couldn't go over bridges with water under them. I couldn't do it. I just could not do it. Now if I couldn't see the water, I'm good. But if I could see the water, okay, like I think one of the reasons I've never been to Mobile, because I understand it's got a big bridge over down there. Okay, I just can't do it. But I'm going to try it one of these days. I got to have a reason to go down there first. So I don't have any reason to go down to Mobile, but I do want to try it one day. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go down there and see if I can tackle that. If I can tackle this bridge to go to Prattville, it's like 40,000 feet in the sky. Who in the world built a bridge that big on land? There is land. There's no water. I don't understand that. But anyway, the lesson of life today is this. In this life, you will fail at 100% of the things you have never tried. And that, my friends, is a fact. So what I'm telling you this morning, you got to be like me and others who conquered, at least trying to conquer their fears, but try things. You will fail at 100% of the things you have never tried. That is a fact. What do you learn? And listen, I need to listen to some of this myself, because there are some things I haven't tried. I don't know what, but there's some things. And I'm going to try some. So do not leave life regretting the things you could have tried. All right? And by you trying things gives other people encouragement to deal with their fears. So you're not only helping you when you do it, you're also helping people that you don't even know. There was a lady when I went home to bury my sister, and I told people my story of how I couldn't get on the freeway. I just couldn't do it. Somebody sent me a note and said they had the same problem, but they decided if I did it, they were going to do it too. And I'm here to tell you that they are now driving on the freeway. So it's not just you're helping. You will help others. Believe me, if you got a fear about it, somebody else does. Okay? I'm just saying. So, again, the lesson of life today, in this life, you will fail at 100% of the things that you never willing to try or never tried. There's no ambiguity about that statement. It is absolutely 100% correct. Don't leave here without trying the things that scare you. Maybe not everything, but most things. Anyway, it is February the 3rd. It is the 34th day of the year. On this day in 1959, rock and roll stars Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and J.P. the Big Bopper Richardson died in a small plane crash near Clear Lake, Iowa. The year was 1690. The first paper money in America was issued by Massachusetts Bay Colony to finance a military expedition to Canada. In 1811, American newspaper editor Horace Greeley was born in Amherst, New Jersey. 1913 was the year the 16th Amendment to the Constitution, providing for a federal income tax, was ratified, which we can take that back. 1917, the United States broke off diplomatic relations with Germany. The same day, an American cargo ship, the SS Housatonic, was sunk by a U-boat off Britain after the crew was allowed to board lifeboats. Well, okay, they were nice of them to do that. 1930, the Chief Justice of the United States, William Howard Taft, resigned for health reasons. He died just a month later. The year was 1943. During World War II, the U.S. transport ship SS Dorchester, which was carrying troops to Greenland, sank after being hit by a German torpedo in the Labrador Sea. The more than 900 men aboard, some of the only some 230 survived. 4 Army chaplains on board gave away their life jackets to save others that went down with the ship. 1959, an American Airlines Lockheed Electric crashed in New York's East River, killing 65 of the 73 people aboard. 1966 was the year the Soviet probe Luna 9 began the first man-made object to make a soft landing on the moon. 1988, the U.S. House of Representatives handed President Ronald Reagan a major defeat, rejecting his request for $36 million to aid to the Nicaraguan Contras by a vote of 219 to 211. 1994, the space shuttle Discovery lifted off, carrying Sergei, whatever his last name is, the first Russian cosmonaut to fly aboard a U.S. spacecraft. Hey, y'all have American names, I can pronounce it. Better me do that than screw up their name. 1995, Discovery blasted off with a woman, Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Elaine Collins, in the pilot seat for the first time in NASA history. All we just want you to do is just be able to do the job. We don't mind you do it, okay? I'm just saying. 1998, Texas executed Carla Faye Tucker, 38, for the pickaxe killing of 2 people in 1983. She was the first woman executed in the United States since 1984. A U.S. Marine plane sliced through a cable of a ski gondola in Italy, causing the car to plunge hundreds of feet, killing all 20 people aboard. And those are some of the things that have happened on this day, okay? 14 years ago, just to end this segment, Eric Holder became the first Black U.S. Attorney General as he was sworn in by Vice President Joe Biden. The White House announced that Tom Daschle had asked to be removed from consideration as Health and Human Services Secretary after acknowledging he failed to pay all of his taxes. Okay, how come rich people got a hard? Why rich people got a hard time paying their taxes? Come on, yeah, they got more money than anything. Okay. Don't forget, 5 years ago, the fantasy romance The Shape of Water added another key prize to its awards. Okay, so I haven't seen the book The Shape of Water, but I'm pretty sure it's good. I'll check it out later on. I didn't know water had a shape. I thought water took the shape of whatever it's in. Oh well, time to go. Time to get out of here. So I gotta go. So we'll be back with more intriguing things, okay, to make your day better, hopefully anyway. All right. So we shall return uno momento with some other things, I hope. Good morning to you. It is 6:58 in the morning. It's a great day to be alive.
Your WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
On this Friday, a Montgomery police officer is facing a domestic violence charge and is now off duty. Investigators say 37-year-old Daniel Webster is facing a domestic violence harassment charge. Court documents say the incident involved his wife. He's now on leave. He's been with the department since 2007. Thousands of people in Alabama could soon be affected when the COVID-era SNAP benefits stop at the end of the month. SNAP is Alabama's food assistance program. DHR says the average person will lose about $170 a month. The change will start on March 1st, and nearly 400,000 households could be affected. Heads up, if you or a loved one was impacted by the January 12 storms in Alabama, FEMA is set to close 2 of its disaster recovery centers this weekend. The location of the Wetumpka Courthouse will close at Sunday at 6 p.m. The Coosa County Center will also close, located at Rockford Baptist Church, at Sunday at 6 p.m. as well. Disaster recovery centers are still open in Autauga and Dallas counties.
News Radio 1440 WLWI AM, the home of Sean Hannity. Also on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, Alabama, a Cumulus media station.
Hey guys, the new year is here, and for many of us that means making resolutions to get healthier and in better shape. But if you don't have that youthful energy, if you aren't sleeping well, if you feel like you're walking around in a fog all day, just resolving to get out of bed can be tough, let alone getting back in the gym. But you should know that there are many men feeling this way in these modern times, because low testosterone is affecting more men than ever, and low T can cause all kinds of issues like a reduced sex drive, poor sleep patterns, general fatigue, ineffective workouts. It can even contribute to ED. But the good news is that the medical team at Montgomery Men's Health are experts in treating low T. Many men have experienced life-changing results. Testosterone therapy can help increase energy, workouts, make you feel more rested, and enjoy a greater sex drive too. So make a resolution to find that guy you used to be. Call Montgomery Men's Health. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes a medical consult and testosterone panel. Call 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language. Like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. And they're designed by real language teachers, so you learn how to have real-world conversations, things you'll actually use.
It's incredible. After using Babbel, I'm ready to start having real conversations in French.
There's all kinds of ways to learn. Use Babbel's podcasts or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Babbel. Évidemment. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car. Why are you walking to work? Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They are draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore. Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. Wait, you're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app? Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas. Does that actually add up to anything? I'll make around $200. Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SMART for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code SMART. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SMART for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SMART.
Half of Alabama residents use a septic tank. Are you one of them? Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and be expensive to repair. So know the warning signs: wet spots in your yard, slow draining toilets or drains, gurgling sounds in drains, and sewage odors. You can prevent your system from failing by having your tank pumped every 3 to 5 years. Keep a separate container for grease and dispose of it properly. Use detergents low in phosphate and spread laundry loads over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. You need a permit before installing a new system or before repairing an existing one. Your local health department has a copy of the septic tank system permit that indicates the location of your system and the size of the tank.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov. FDA's.gov.
There's a threat targeting America.
Yeah.
It's fast, but may still be hard to see. Lyme disease. Spread by tiny ticks, often smaller than the head of a pin. This dangerous disease is now more widespread than West Nile, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS combined. And if left untreated, it can lead to arthritis, facial paralysis, and even memory and concentration problems, often called brain fog. As the threat of Lyme disease grows to more than 300,000 projected cases each year, it's time for us to target Lyme disease. That means checking for ticks when you've been outside, even in your own backyard. It means seeing a doctor if you experience the symptoms of Lyme disease, which can include joint pain, flu-like symptoms, fever, fatigue, or sometimes a bullseye-shaped rash. Set your sights on stopping Lyme. Learn how you can target Lyme disease at targetlyme.org. Brought to you by the Stephen and Alexandra Cohen Foundation and this station.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris, encouraging you to take the Purple Pledge and support the 47 million people worldwide who are living with Alzheimer's disease and other dementias.
The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's is growing at an alarming rate. 10% of people over the age of 65 have the disease, and 2/3 of them are women. Someone in the United States develops Alzheimer's every minute. As the number of older Americans continues to grow, so will the number of new and existing cases of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. New research is making it possible to detect Alzheimer's disease and providing an accurate diagnosis earlier than ever before. Learning the signs of Alzheimer's, and if you notice them in a family member, seek medical treatment.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Telling it like it really is. It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
Okay, I got a pet peeve this morning. I do. I have a pet peeve this morning, and the news just pissed me off. Okay, just irks me with this news. Okay, and here's the question I must ask my audience this morning, and I want you guys to be honest with this. Okay, really, truly, be honest with this. You know, men and women have always had conflict. It is the nature of the beast. It is the nature of relationships. You have conflict. Okay. Now, you know, you heard that a police officer allegedly got into a beef with his wife, and next thing you know, he gets charged with domestic violence. Well, okay. Here's my problem, though. You know, husband and wives have always gotten into scrapes. It is the nature of the beast. But is there anybody out there? First of all, policemen got a tough job as it is. You know, is it really necessary when a couple has an issue like that, unless it is an ongoing thing, to put people's name all in the newspaper and all that stuff? I mean, is there no safe harbor for people in our society today? Couples have always had fights. That's just the nature of the beast. Is it the right thing to do? I don't know. Depends on what happened. But I know this officer's parents, their family. I know them. Now, he doesn't even know me, but I know him. And, you know, great people, the salt of the earth. Do we really want to crucify somebody because him and his wife had a disagreement? Okay, I could see if it was something on the 10th time, maybe. But, you know, Can we give anybody safe harbor around here? I mean, when it comes to personal interaction relationship, I can see counseling, things of that nature, stuff like that. But do we really have to put people's name blasted all over the news, WSFA? It's really, I mean, well, husband and wives have fought since the beginning of time. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't, because, and what if we find at the end of the day that the story is not quite as it seems? Where are you going to go to get your reputation back? Because you're a police officer, that means that you get to splash their name all over the newspapers and TV. I mean, for a personal issue. And I remember when Clinton was doing the Bravo Juliet at the White House. Well, it's personal. Okay, I'm with you, and I don't want to hear about that either. I mean, I don't know. What say you? Husband, people have always had conflict, and they will continue to have. Countries have conflicts. Okay, so people will. I would just, I wish the standard operating procedure was until a person gets found guilty, you don't put their stuff all on the newspaper and radio and stuff like that. I know this guy's family, and they are my friend, are some of the best people you ever want to meet. I mean, seriously. But I don't know, to put it all in the news and all that stuff. I mean, we don't know what happened. Often a woman can call down and say, I'm not saying that's what happened here, but it can happen. You can call down and say somebody hit me, whatever the case may be. And next thing you know, when you ought to just put your hands up because the handcuffs are coming on you. I'm just saying, So why don't we wait until the disposition of the charges or the disposition of the incident is cleared, okay? Because to destroy people's reputation, they can never get it back. Because all people are going they won't remember that on page 56 of the Montgomery Advertiser, on the 46 page on the website, they said, "Ooh, sorry about that." They'll never see that. They'll never see that. So I'm just saying, once you damages a person's reputation, you cannot get it back. I'm just saying. I wish we would stop doing that. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. I'm doing fine.
Try you heard about trying this and trying that. He will tell you, try loving God. And you would be able to say, well, why? Paul, why? Paul, why should I try loving God? And Paul would say, we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. All things work together for good to them that love God. Try loving God. It's not bad. It's good. Have a good day, little Smith.
All right there, Mr. Ed. 860-1440 is the number. I got a lot of things to talk about. I got to go past the whole week and all again. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Again, we don't know if it happened. We just know. And I hear you. If you don't want to hear it, don't let it happen. But the problem is, too often these stories come out before all the information is gathered, and then they say, "Oh yeah, well that was cleared up." Now, but your reputation is already ruined. So it goes for everybody. Exactly. Mm-hmm. What note? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I'll look over there and read that every once in a while. Then. Yeah. Mm. Well, which is one of the things I. Well, again, listen. There's a time and a season for all things. There's a time to criticize, and there's a time to uplift. Our charge. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Then the problem is we don't know if it actually happened. Ralph Featherstone was a guy had a voice like Don Marquardt, just a you knew it was rap. You could be right. You could be in California. You heard that voice. You knew who that voice belonged to. But he used to have a saying: if you don't want to hear it, don't let it happen. I agree with that. But when it's he say, she say, we don't know if it happened or not. We just know that somebody made a complaint. Again, my thing when it comes to personal domestic issues, especially between husband and wives, that you if it's a it's a if it's if it's a continuation, a continuum of previous activity or an attitude, then maybe. But I just think to blast people's name all on TV because it had to be a police officer. I mean, what about the guy who works at McDonald's? I don't hear about him hitting his old lady. I don't. His picture is not put all over the paper, unless he gets arrested, and then they put you in there. They got this thing in the newspaper where they put you it's where they put everybody that's got arrested over the last month or so. And I just think there's enough pressure. There's enough pressure on policemen already. They got to deal with us. When I say us, I mean us. I'm one of us. They got to deal with us, and then they got to deal with things at home. I'm just saying. Maybe sometimes the pressure. I don't know if that's what the case is here. I just think you don't need to put our public servants pictures and all on TV until the whole story is told. And then if they are found guilty, that's any man or woman. If you're found guilty, then you put it on the news because the case has been adjudicated. But to do this on what somebody says, I don't know. I've never liked that. Never. You cannot get your reputation back. Okay. Now look at Perry Hooper. Say Perry Hooper got his page all on the newspaper all across the country. He got all waxed everywhere, and then all of a sudden now, we dropped the charge. Well, when you drop the charge, that means that didn't happen legally. It didn't happen. No. We're sorry about that. But now, where Perry gonna go to get his reputation back? Huh? Where's he gonna go? I don't know. Where you gonna get your reputation back? You can't. Once it's gone, it's gone. Take me, for instance. It was alleged one time that I was the smartest guy in Montgomery. I know. And now that that's gotten around, how can I possibly live up to that reputation? But I do the best I can every day on the airways. I do the best I can. But that is unfair of people to say I'm the smartest guy in Montgomery. That's unfair. We got people at ASU, people at AUM, professors, lawyers, doctors, to tag me with such a charge, being the smartest guy in Montgomery. It's a burden almost too bear. It's almost an unbearable burden. What do I do? Sometimes I got to stop by Popeye's Chicken, get give me a piece of chicken just to cogitate on it. I'm just saying, you might want to. So before we go making allegations about what people may or may not have done or may not be, let us at least first investigate. Because if you knew the burden that I have to carry. Because somebody said that I was the smartest guy in Montgomery. I go places, people want my autograph, they want me to sign things, want to give me money, buy me lunch and buy me dinner and things like that. I mean, if you only knew the burden that I bear because of this reputation. I'm just saying. Let's wait till the evidence is in before we go putting people's picture and stuff all over the paper. Okay, I'm just saying, that's just me. All right then, let's take a break. We'll be back after this. And it's 7:19 in the morning. If you got to be there by 7:30, you got 11 minutes by which to arrive. Good morning to you. It's a Friday. It's weekend eve.
Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. I sell custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters that are easy to install at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are custom-made for your windows, and I guarantee they'll fit. Don't hire a pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Overnight widespread showers continue into the morning hours. Now we will be watching late morning. That is when we really start to dry things out and clear the sky out as well. Temperatures don't rebound much though. Where you start the day is likely where you end the day. Most of you only topping out.
Couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it if I needed to. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it. No. I couldn't help it. If I wanted to, I couldn't help it. If I couldn't
Montgomery
help it.
Skywatch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven, on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. 85 southbound is a nightmare. We've got no less than 4 accidents between Union Street and the 65-85 interchange. So please use caution. That is going to cause a problem, and it's going to back up. It's going to be there for several minutes. That's 85 southbound heading to 65. And finishing up the accident, Highway 14, just outside of Wetumpka near Queen Anne Road. The Front Porch Grill in Millbrook, that's where friends meet, good food is served, and no one is a stranger. Stop by and enjoy an atmosphere that's quickly becoming a thing of the past. The Front Porch Grill, Deatsville Highway in Millbrook. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Why are you driving around town on those old ball tires? Do you like living dangerously? Say no to old, bald, and dangerous. For all your tire needs, Chico's Auto Pros, 239-9510.
The news you need, the news you can trust, the news you depend on. News Radio 1440. More at newsradio1440.com.
Russell Wilson will play 60 United Way in the NFL, helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Healthy kids.
To get involved, go to unitedway.org/play60. Are you guys going to do that every time?
Yes, of course.
Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi everybody, I'm Vicki Gunvalson. You probably know me as the OG DOT.
Very special guest, Vicki Gunvalson.
But believe me, I'm a lot more than just a Real Housewife. And now I'm tackling a whole new territory with my very own podcast. It's called Whoop It Up with Vicki. And I'm talking about my life as a Real Housewife in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Subscribe to Whoop It Up with Vicki so you don't miss a thing.
From the Westwood One Podcast Network, where the conversation starts.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
I got smart about mortgages. Now it's my house I go home to.
I got smart about credit cards. Now paper or plastic has a whole new meaning.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. Smartaboutmoney.org is a free online resource from the National Endowment for Financial Education. We're an independent nonprofit foundation dedicated to helping people just like you get sound information about money. Smartaboutmoney.org. It's the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
I love being a part of the Action Team. It helps me help other people. It helps me feel good.
Being a part of the team always feels good. Go for it. Don't even hesitate.
For more than a decade, Major League Baseball players and action teams of high school students have been working together to train and inspire the next generation of volunteers.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
Just that simple act that takes 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
All-star Giancarlo Stanton and Chris Capuano join action team captains to make a difference in their communities, and you can too.
Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
If we all show up together, that's what it's all about. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team.
It's been incredibly rewarding for me. It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this. For more information, go to actionteam.org.
My job, finances, everything's so crazy. Just want to be in control.
Sam is smart about money. A free online resource for nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Get empowered. Reach your financial goals. Visit samihealing.org.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
Alrighty then. Okay, I gotta get at least 2 new callers today. So I'm trying to sell some advertising to a guy. Okay, and he said if he can hear at least 3 new callers on this show this morning, he'll sign the contract so I can continue to eat on a regular basis. It is 7:25 in the morning. Okay, so all I need is 3 new callers today, and then I got a new big time contract coming to the show. A very well-known sponsor, as a matter of fact. It's hard enough for me to get him as it is. So listen, there's got to be at least 3 people out there who listen who never called. So that's what we want to. And I told him, okay, but you got till 9 o'clock, so that's good. You got to like 8:30, somewhere around there. 860-1440 is your number here. You want to give us a call? 860-1440. Okay, you can text me 334-241-9998. That's text only. 334-241-9998. All right. So I do that for you guys. Even though I pay this bill out of my own personal finances here, I give it to my audience. Might want to give me some good hot tips that they don't want to put on the air. So that's what the texting thing is all about. Okay. All right then. Good morning to you. How's everybody doing? And again, maybe I get Shaka Khan to call me. I don't know. Probably won't, but I'm just saying. If I knew her number, I'd call her and have a conversation with her about some of that good news she put out back in the day. Anyway, good morning to all of you. Hope this day finds you well. Well. No. Oh, somebody said if you did that, you would have to do the same for every other criminal that got arrested. Okay, listen, I feel you on that. But here's the problem. I think police officers, certain public jobs that come with an inordinate amount of stress and an inordinate amount of public communication, I think they deserve the benefit of the doubt. Okay? They put their lives, soldiers, they put their lives on the line each and every day. They don't get a pass, but I would say they ought not get crucified either because, hey, did anybody hear about Billy Bob who works at the car lot up the stroke about hitting his wife? No. Anybody hear about one of Condarius or whatever name we want to give him now? Smacking his old lady around? No. Okay. Anybody hear about it? No. You know why? Because it's not newsworthy. Okay. I'm just saying. But police officers, and in this day and time, when everything they do is under scrutiny, and rightfully so, because we give police officers a lot of power, but they are human beings. I'm just saying. But to me, I'm on this issue. I'm the same way on this issue with anybody. Don't go splattering my name all over the newspaper if I have not been adjudicated. If the charges have not been substantiated, just because you get arrested for something don't mean you did it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Don't mean you did it. and putting my paper all over the newspaper and all that stuff. Well, you kill people's reputation that way. And I just think policemen have a tough job enough as it is. Okay, because all policemen are not like those idiots of the MPD, and that means Memphis Police Department, not Montgomery, who do terrible, terrible, terrible things. Okay, 860-1440. I just think they should just wait a minute until they find out what actually happened before they go blasting your face all over the newspaper. Because I know the family, and I'm telling you, these folks are the salt of the earth. Okay, yeah, I mean, salt of the earth can get wrong too sometimes, but then let's make sure that's what happened before we go out there doing all the stuff that we keep doing. All right, I'm just saying that's just me. Hey, it is February the 3rd. You know today is? Okay, it's doggy date night. That's right. You can you can learn how to take your dog out for a date. Okay, give him a doggy bone, something like that. It is National Bubblegum Day. I don't really care about bubblegum anymore, but every once in a while I still chew it. National Carrot Cake. Now listen, carrot cake. Oh, does anybody out there know how to make carrot cake? I love carrot cake. I cannot make it, but if somebody wants to give me one for my birthday, if I live and nothing happen, I'll take it. Okay, May the 16th. I'm just saying, you might want to, put that in the back of your thing there, because I love carrot cake. I love it. Anyway, it's National Carrot Cake Day. Also, National Golden Retriever Day. I love golden retrievers too. I love those dogs. Really family-oriented dogs. Okay, they're the most playful dogs that there is. Anyway, and they make them great pets. Great pets. I mean, I'm not an absolute dog lover. I mean, if I get hungry, I'll eat them. I mean, if all else fails, I'll put them in the pot and cook them. But yeah, but it's got to be some direness in my, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, they do that over in China, but don't be messing with my dog. I'm just saying. Okay, National Wear Red Day. Okay, today everybody's supposed to put on something red. Okay, National Women's Physician Day. I'm good. I like women physicians. I like any physician that can heal me. They can help me heal. And American Painters Day. Painting is a celebrated art form since only a select few are blessed with the gift. So that's what it is. Now, also, it is the anniversary of the liberation of the Battle of Manila. Most of you guys can't spell Philippines. I know you don't know where it's at. Okay, did I tell you it was Bubblegum Day already? I told you Bubblegum Day already. Okay. Elmo's birthday. That's right. Get out the birthday candles and cake to celebrate Elmo's big birthday. You know Elmo, Sesame Street? I know you know who he is. Okay. And what else is today? Oh, Four Chaplains Day. The four chaplains remind us of all the ability to rise above self-interest. Okay, that's what Four Chaplains Day is. Okay, give kids a smile. So let's turn those frowns upside down and give the kids. So when you see a kid today, give them a smile. Let them see them golden retrievers in your mouth. Let them see them white oats things in your mouth. Okay, I'm just saying. Also, Mozambican Heroes Day. Mozambican Heroes Day is a day of national festivity and pride. And here's one. National Cordova Ice Worm Day. I don't really know what that's all about, but I'm going to leave that one alone. Here's a good one, and Montgomery can get out of this. National Missing Persons Day. There have been so many young ladies that we haven't heard from in years that have been missing. Now, there is some, and most of these young ladies are black. There is some concern that the law enforcement, I do not know, don't put as much effort in finding black children as young ladies as they do white. I don't know that to be so, but that is some concern that people have. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I wouldn't know why it would be true. A child is a child. Okay, but anyway, so that's what it is. All right, here's one. National Patient Recognition Day. On National Patient Recognition Day, many healthcare organizations will host events aimed at improving patient care. Okay, how about putting something on the TV in the waiting room that somebody want to watch? I do not want to watch CNN all the time when I come over there. Give me some Gunsmoke, all right, some Rifleman or something like that, and please, no Sesame Street. I'm just saying, if I got to sit there for a while, I don't think I want to watch that stuff all day long. National Wedding Ring Day. Okay. National Woman's Heart Day. pledge to protect a woman's life by protecting her from cardiovascular disease today. Okay. Number day. Every child is worth fighting for. Join us in the fight of child abuse. Okay. And here's one. I guess you have to be Catholic to appreciate this one. Our Lady of Suyapa. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's one of those days. The Virgin of Suyapa, yeah, we're going to that's her day. Okay, well, anything else? Oh, take a cruise day today. It's take a cruise day. Okay, take a voyage into the vats of the ocean. See my problem with cruises? Here's my problem with cruises. I hate to get on anything that I can't get off when I want to. See, kind of like an airplane, okay, ship, jail, can't just leave jail when I want to. So I try my best not to get on those things that I can't get off when I want to get off of it. I wanted to go on a ship, on a trip, what's that ship we got downtown, that boat we got downtown that does the blues cruise and all that. So I want to go on there. But once they leave the pier, I just can't leave. So now, so I'm just saying, I just can't get on things that I can't just get off when I want to. I just can't do it. Airplanes, the Harrier too, and I love the water. I love the water, love it. But I like to be able to get off the water when I get ready to go. So as soon as they say, now here's what the Harrier 2 needs to do. They want me to take the boat, I'll do it. But you need to have a boat that rides right alongside of us. So if I want to get off the ship right then and there, let me off and take me back to some land. That's all I'm saying. Okay. All right, here's another one. The day the music died. We pay our respects and honor the lives of those musical talents who died too soon. Okay. Anything else? Oh, here's one. Oh, Working Naked Day. That's right. So if you want to go to work naked, it's okay. You just tell your boss it's Working Naked Day. Now, somebody come up in here naked, I probably won't be thinking about working no way. I'm just saying, So you might want to just forget about that holiday. It is harder than we think to work in our most comfortable state and remain productive. I'm just saying, you might not want to, and that's the last holiday of this day that it is Working Naked Day. Okay, I want somebody to show up naked at work today and tell me how that works out for you. I'm just saying, I just want to know. Okay, I just want to know. Here's a story about a lady that I hope I never find myself in. A woman, that's right, a woman, I think this is in Colorado somewhere, mistakenly pronounced dead and gasped for air after being found, in an Iowa funeral home. Okay, and she woke up. An Iowa care facility is facing fines totaling $10,000 after mistakenly pronouncing a 66-year-old resident dead and having her transported to a funeral home, where she woke up saying, "Whoa, that was dark in there." I'm just saying, you might want to recheck your stuff before you pronounce somebody dead. 7:37 in the morning, 860-1440 is our number here. You want to give us a call? So what else is going on? Okay, a new report from the Department of Inspections and Appeals. Oh yeah, I got that. Okay. Now, anyway, so hospitals was with. Okay. I read this story last night. Now I don't believe this, but it's Friday, so I'm gonna try anything today. I'm gonna try anything today because it is Friday. Okay. They say, I don't know, don't ask me who they is, but they say racial disparities can affect brain development in Black children, a new study finds. Structural racism creates barriers, according to this, in housing, employment, economic opportunity for Black people and other people of color. Okay, somebody must be trying to raise money or something like that, because I've seen some white folks with some barriers too. I saw one yesterday, as a matter of fact. And this morning when I came to work, I saw one laying on the ground. So, I think everybody got a little bit better. Anyway, the study was published Wednesday by the American Journal of Psychiatry, found that Black children are disproportionately exposed to adversity in early life, which may contribute to race-related differences in brain structures as compared to white children. Hey, I don't know if that's true. I imagine anything. Now, I will say, well, hold it. Let me be intellectually honest here. Culture and the circumstances by which you are brought up, of course, they will affect you. Whether or not that's got anything to do with color or not, I don't know. But sometimes I get tired of Black folks being portrayed as having all these mental illnesses because of where we live, how it was brought. I mean, I don't know how George Washington Carver, Benjamin Elijah Mays, Martin Luther King, William E.B. Du Bois, and how all these Black folks made it because their color of their skin was Black. So maybe what we ought to do is start telling our kids the things they can be, as opposed to what they can't be. And one of the things my mother used to tell me all the time, I used to walk past the University of Notre Dame every day, going to high school. And my mother used to tell us that's their school. So not one time did I ever think about going there or anything like that. It was implanted in my head. Now, my mother's from Mississippi, and she came up, whites have this and whites and Blacks have that. And that's just the way she was brought up, cultural differences. And some would argue that it's probably still the same today. I don't know. But I think if we put that negative stimuli, you can't do it because you was born in the projects. You can't do it because your shoes are not brand new $600 Jordans. You can't have a cell phone, a regular cell phone. You need an Apple phone. You need a phone that costs $1,000, even though the rent costs $500. You can pay rent for 2 months for that $1,000. Okay, you can't. But because you're Black, it gets old after a while. We need to turn that little thingamajigger around and start telling us what we can. Because we don't have a problem telling our kids they can be the best baseball player. Okay, they can be the best football player, and they will do whatever it is they have to do to become great at that. I'm just saying we might want to change the paradigm there by filling our kids' heads with things that they can do. And let's stop telling them so many times they got a mental disease because they were born in the project. They can't do this. They can't do that. Public school. Oh, well, we're going to leave you guys over here in Lee High School where we let them be crazy. But if you go over to that magnet school, oh, you better act right. You better act right, because if you don't act right, we're going to put you out and we're going to send you back over to that other school where we know y'all got issues. I'm just saying we might want to rethink our philosophy on what people can and cannot do. We might want to do that. Anyway, so let's take a break, and we'll be back. And it's 7:42 in the morning. I'm just saying. Oh, I got a couple of texts. I'll read these texts to you when we come back. See what other people. See, some people on Friday they take a break. They don't want to talk on the radio too much. But I still need them 3 new callers so I can get this contract. Okay. All you gotta do is call, say, hey, I'm a new caller. Bam. And my man is listening this morning. You guys, okay? Can we help save my reputation here? Okay. So I'll be back right after this message, and when I leave for the day, I want to go out, take this contract to this guy so I can keep feeding Z, okay? Because that boy likes to eat, okay? I'm just saying. So I need to keep my job, J-O-B, just over broke. That's where I am sometimes, but that's okay. I'd rather be just over broke, okay, than under broke. I'm just saying. So we'll be back. Uno momento. Just 3. That's all I need. 3 between now and 9 o'clock. It's 3. That's 3 new people. It's got to be somebody out there. 860-1440 is the number here. Okay, we'll be back.
Alert weather forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. I sell custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters that are easy to install at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are custom-made for your windows, and I guarantee they'll fit. Don't hire a pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Overnight widespread showers continue into the morning. We will be watching late morning. That is when we really start to dry things out and clear the sky out as well. Temperatures don't rebound much, though. Where you start the day is likely where you end the day. Most of you only topping out somewhere in the 50s, even with sunshine. Tonight, clear and cold, below freezing for almost everyone. Mid- to upper 20s expected for central Alabama. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Reporting Montgomery 85 southbound at 65 continues to be a problem. We have now a fifth accident that's occurred between Union Street and the interchange. Traffic is now backed up past Jackson Hospital on 85 southbound due to an accident at Union. Invisible Fence has indoor and outdoor systems. Not only do they keep your pet safe, but they've got the perfect start training method that makes all the difference. Call Vicky at Invisible Fence, 265-2585. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
How many miles have you driven past your scheduled auto service checkup? A few hundred or a few thousand? Call Chico's Auto Pros today to schedule a quick service at our Atlanta Highway location.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey, Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WIN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WIN for a 25 gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WIN.
Why have over 2 million people trusted their bath remodels to Bathfitter? When a normal day is anything but normal, we fit your schedule with our unique tub-over-tub process installed in just a day with no demolition. When high quality is the only quality that matters, we fit your standards. We've been remodeling baths for over 35 years, and every bath we install comes with a lifetime warranty. Get the bath you want in a day with quality that lasts a lifetime. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Did you know that colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in America and that it affects men and women equally? If you are 45 or older, Rumshaker encourages you to talk to screening options that are available. Colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable, but early detection is the key. For more information, please visit us at www.rumshakerinc.org. That's rumshakerinc.org.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure your customers see and not your competitors. Boost your findability. Boost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Russell Wilson here. We play 60, United Way in the NFL, helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day. To get involved, go to unitedway.org/play60. Are you guys going to do it every time? Yes, of course. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
home when you live. You come home when you live. So what happened to my thing here? Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay. 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 Good morning, everybody. Let me grab this car right quick. Somebody waiting on forever. Okay, now how do I get this? How do I turn this thing down? Oh, there we go. Good morning. Who's this? All right, good. Thank you, because my child is growing, man. So what do you do for a living, RB? Man, I am most appreciative. I told that guy it was just not me and my son listening to the radio. See, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, wow. It is, and life is about choices, good ones and bad ones. Yeah. Sit there and do nothing. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for calling. Help me feed the child. Me too. I just need. Hey, you help me out because I only need two more new callers now, and then I'm gonna go take this over to the guy. We're gonna get that contract signed. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Who's this? Hello. Yes. Well, I thank you. You got the radio in the background humming, but I thank you very much. So, are you retired? You staying at home? What's going on? Okay, she's gone. Appreciate it. I can't think of anybody else. I can't think of anybody I'd rather listen to early in the morning besides myself. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yeah, I'm here. But I hear what you're saying, but you got to do something about that. And they've always stolen. Yeah, yeah. Only you can do something about that. Again, when you're poor, you don't have no protection. You have got to figure out a way to get your message. Of course, there's a problem with it, but I can also tell you they've been doing it since the beginning of time. Okay, but it's over. Yeah, you can't undo that. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? You can't undo it. Okay, so write your own book. So write your own book. You write the book. Every last one of us can tell our own story. Don't worry about theirs. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, though, you gotta get it in front of the right people. Okay. I okay. Listen, hey, Horace, there's two things we can do. We can sit around and complain about it, or we can do something about it. Well, but you are complaining. You are an engineer. I know, but you tell us you're an engineer. So be an engineer. Use engineering principles and figure this out. I, it, so, okay, so what? They're gonna do it. You ain't gonna stop them. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got you. I got you. I can't help you with that one. Good morning. Who's this? Miss B. Why? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how you doing? Fine. Fine. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I- that's right. We feed my child is 16 now, so a couple more years I can put him out. Why? Why? 21. Well, only she got a job and help pay one of them bills, we good. Yeah, you can stay there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, that'd be good. Okay. He really is. All right. Well, thank you very much. 7:56 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Shark Tank. Yeah, that's right. That is a possibility. If I guess if you can get if you got a good enough film, well, that's good. Hey, maybe I'll go see him. Yeah, yeah, and I would imagine they would help you do that. I guess if they're going to partner with you in the process. Yeah, yeah, they will. All right, appreciate it. All right, it's 7:57 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Cindy. North Carolina. That's true. Me too, because we are nationwide. At least I can appreciate at least North Carolina anyway. Anyway, time's up. I gotta go. Okay, I got my three. Cindy. Okay, that's a new caller because I haven't heard from Cindy in years. Okay, on the radio. So all right. So now I'm gonna go over here and see this guy after I get off Monday morning. I think I'll be able to tell you guys we're gonna bring out a new advertiser. I'm telling you, okay? Feed the kids, make my boss happy at Cumulus, and my VP over here, okay? I appreciate your help, okay? I appreciate it. And you will fail at 100% of the things you don't try.
Your WSFA 12 news update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jed Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Friday. A Montgomery police officer is facing a domestic
See there? There we go. Put the guy.
Investigators say 37-year-old Daniel Webster is facing a domestic violence harassment charge. Court documents say the incident involved his wife. He's now on leave. He's been with the department since 2007. Thousands of people in Alabama could soon be affected with the COVID-era SNAP benefits stop at the end of the month. SNAP is Alabama's food assistance program. DHR says the average person will lose about $170 a month. The change will start on March 1st, and nearly 400,000 households could be affected. Heads up, if you or a loved one was impacted by the January 12th storms in Alabama, FEMA is set to close 2 of its disaster recovery centers this weekend. The location at the Wetumpka Courthouse will close at Sunday at 6 p.m. The Coosa County Center will also close, located at Rockford Baptist Church, at Sunday at 6 p.m. as well. Disaster recovery centers are still open in Autauga and Dallas counties.
WLWI-AM is News Radio 1440, also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM in Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
Did you know that colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in America and that it affects men and women equally? If you are 45 or older, Rumshaker encourages you to talk to your doctor about screening options that are available. Colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable, but early detection is the key. For more information, please visit us at www.rumshakerinc.org. That's rumshakerinc.org.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language. Like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. And they're designed by real language teachers, so you learn how to have real-world conversations, things you'll actually use.
It's incredible. After using Babbel, I'm ready to start having real conversations in French.
There's all kinds of ways to learn. Use Babbel's podcasts or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Babbel. Évidemment. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey, Wisconsin. John, what are you doing? Get in my car. Why are you walking to work?
Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They are draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore.
Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, you're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WINNING for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code WINNING. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WINNING for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WINNING.
Half of Alabama residents use a septic tank. Are you one of them? Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and be expensive to repair. So know the warning signs. Wet spots in your yard, slow draining toilets or drains, gurgling sounds in drains, and sewage odors. You can prevent your system from failing by having your tank pumped every 3 to 5 years. Keep a separate container for grease and dispose of it properly. Use detergents low in phosphate and spread laundry loads over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. You need a permit before installing a new system or before repairing an existing one. Your local health department has a copy of the septic tank system permit that indicates the location of your system and the size of the tank.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
There's a threat targeting America, one that's growing fast, but may still be hard to see. Lyme disease. Spread by tiny ticks, often smaller than the head of a pin, this dangerous disease is now more widespread than West Nile, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS combined. And if left untreated, it can lead to arthritis, facial paralysis, and even memory and concentration problems, often called brain fog. As the threat of Lyme disease grows to more than 300,000 projected cases each year, it's time for us to target Lyme disease. That means checking for ticks when you've been outside, even in your own backyard. It means seeing a doctor if you experience the symptoms of Lyme disease, which can include joint pain, flu-like symptoms, fever, fatigue, or sometimes a bullseye-shaped rash. Set your sights on stopping Lyme. Learn how you can target Lyme disease at targetlyme.org. Brought to you by the Stephen and Alexandra Cohen Foundation and this station.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris, encouraging you to take the Purple Pledge and support the 47 million people worldwide who are living with Alzheimer's disease and other dementias.
The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's is growing at an alarming rate. 10% of people over the age of 65 have the disease, and 2/3 of them are women. Someone in the United States develops Alzheimer's every minute. As the number of older Americans continues to grow, so will the number of new and existing cases of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. New research is making it possible to detect Alzheimer's disease and providing an accurate diagnosis earlier than ever before. Learning the signs of Alzheimer's, and if you notice them in a family member, seek medical treatment.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show. Chinese to Russians don't fear Joe Biden on News Radio 1440.
All right then.
Electric eyes everywhere. See that girl. She knows I'm watching. She like.
Okay, we're back. Good morning. I'm feeling pretty good. It's 8:05 in the morning. If you got to be there by 9 o'clock, you got 55 minutes by which to arrive. If you got to be there by 8 o'clock, tell him you're out in the car naked and you got to find your clothes or something like that. I don't know. He'll believe anything. And again, today is go to work naked day. So I'd like to see if anybody actually does that. It's a national holiday. Go to work naked. So I'm just saying you might want to work that out or something like that. At least let us know what happens if you show up at work naked and tell them it's go to work naked day. I mean, you didn't come up with the holiday; they did. I'm just saying. So you let me know how that works out. So if you go to work today and somebody shows up in the buff, just you know they've been listening to me. Okay. All right, then let me go back to phones and see who's there. A lot of things to talk about. At the beginning of the week, we were actually talking about a guaranteed income for most impoverished Americans. All the prices are going up everywhere. How do they get a fair shot at here? Alabama Power keeps going up every other month. So how do you get an equal right? Come on in, man.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, you're in the middle of the story.
No, it ain't that big a story because you need to come in. You go everywhere else up here.
No, I don't.
Pretty much. You don't come sit with a black man.
No, I just up there. Ain't got nothing to do with your.
There you go.
Kevin.
There you go. So what's going on there, man?
There's like 6 accidents on 85 southbound between Perry Hill Road and the interstate. Rather I-65 interchange. You got 3 cars involved in one at Jackson Hospital. You've got 2 cars involved in one under Court Street southbound. Got one at Perry Hill Road. Traffic back up to East Boulevard. So you need to stay off the 85 southbound.
Now I want the people to know how privileged they are to get you to come in here and do that and tell it personally, because that doesn't normally happen.
No, it's never happened.
I know, but
you're complaining about it.
But
I thought I would come appease you and make you happy.
But we're we're soldier buddies.
We are.
Okay. So
we're probably one of the 2 longest surviving people on this floor.
That's right. So I appreciate you coming and giving us that personal report. And listen, I got you a leg and a wing next week sometime.
And I wouldn't do it to anybody but you.
I know you wouldn't.
A brother from another mother.
Brother from another mother.
That's right.
I think it. Major delay.
Kevin Elkins.
That's right.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Thank God.
Appreciate it. It's a burden that somebody's got to bear. Might as well be
the
me.
Most intelligent man in the universe.
Okay, universe is stretching.
Behind Neil
deGrasse, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Right. In its theoretical world. Good morning. Who's this? I'm doing fine. That's right. Well. Okay, but is that really why you called me? I mean, that's really why you. Yeah. Not under the one on 85. There's no water underneath it. It's way up. There's no water under that bridge. No. If you go down 85, that bridge is high in the sky going to Pike Road. There is no water underneath that bridge. Where goes to Pike? Oh, I did say Prattville, didn't I? My bad. Pike Road. You know, they all looking like them. Yeah, Pike Road. That's it. Yeah. I said I get tired of every time something goes wrong, they come up with an illness for somebody, and rather than the expectation of excellence. Yeah, well, and which exactly, but I did it anyway. But right, but I did it anyway, and that's what we as human beings have to do. You have to, well, whatever it is. Yeah, which I do what I tell people. Uh, again, and again, all people have to do is claim you did. All people have to do is claim somebody did something, and then next thing you know, you end up in jail. Okay, so now the only one you really have to worry about is if you beat yours. All right. Anyway, so much for that. Okay, enough of that. All right, I'm tired of you already. Good morning. Who's this? How you doing, Christine? Well, I've never heard your voice before. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our North Carolina people. As a matter of fact, when I went to New York, wasn't I near your house someplace? Wasn't I near your area where you live? I came through Charlotte. Was that near you? Yeah, because that's where the woman quit. That's where the bus driver quit. Yeah. Well, there's some things in this town that only I can talk about. So, you know, I don't mind. Tell the truth. The truth it's a survivor on this show. Whether you like it or not, it's irrelevant. But it survives here. Yeah, it's hard though. It's getting tougher every day. You know, it's getting tougher every day. But I'll go down. I'll be fighting when I go down. So, yeah. Well, thank you, ma'am. Very much. All right, good. Yeah. First time. All right. See there? I knew there were people out there, you know. I got some people live in Denmark that listen to the show. Yeah. So, you know, we're international now. We're the internet has made us international all over the place and stuff like that. It is 8:13 in the morning. Got to a break, and we'll come back with some more interesting things to talk about. Remember, it's Go to Work Naked Day. So I just want to hear the first case of it. Okay, I want to hear the first case of somebody showing up for. I mean, it's a national holiday today. Go to work naked. I just want to hear of the first case in Montgomery, and I want to know that I help contribute to that. Okay, so if somebody comes to your job today butt naked, well, you know it's because of me. The power of the media. We'll be back.
Brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and my company is Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to provide custom blinds, shades, and shutters at affordable prices. Our blinds are easy to install and shipping is free. Don't hire an expensive professional. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Good morning, Montgomery, and not so good if you're stuck on 85 southbound. We've got no less than 5, maybe 6 accidents between Perry Hill Road and the 65-85 interchange. Traffic is backed up now past East Boulevard. There's a new accident involving 3 cars out under Court Street that goes along with an accident on 85 South at Perry Hill. Another accident with at least 3 vehicles just past Jackson Hospital. So please use caution, avoid 85 South. Just be advised your alternate routes are going to be swamped with a lot of traffic as well. Quality pickup trucks are getting harder to find. Reinhardt Used Car Super Center has them right now. Some good ones on the lot. So no money down and your good credit's all you need. Reinhardt Used Car Super Center. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Attention River Region listeners, take advantage of 4 new tires with no money down at Chico's Auto Pros, Montgomery's #1 rated tire store. Chico's Auto Pros.
Your morning espresso starts right here. It's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
We know Joe Biden made the claim repeatedly during the campaign that he never, ever had a conversation with his son Hunter about his foreign business dealings. Now we have photographs with Hunter, Joe, and some of his foreign business partners. We have minutes of meetings. This has been confirmed by numerous sources, New York Post included. The Daily Mail reported that documents from the laptop appear to indicate Hunter paid his father's phone bill and spent thousands of dollars on home improvement supplies and projects for his father's home in Delaware. I think we can ask the question. I don't know the answer. Number 1, is that true? Number 2 is how much, if it is true, how much did Hunter spend on his father's expenses? Did the Daily Mail get that story right?
The Sean Hannity Show from coast to coast later today.
Oh, okay. You know, tragically, last year had a record number of school shooting victims. Now, in active shooter incidents, schools go on lockdown, and locked doors impede law enforcement's access. Now, with Knox, both school officials and law enforcement have access to key cards, keys, floor plans, and getting them into those locked doors. Get Knox. Just go to schoolentry.com. That's their website, schoolentry, one word.com. Schoolentry.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Former Navy SEAL Sean Ryan shares real stories from real people from all walks of life on The Sean Ryan Show.
3 years ago today, we kicked off the first episode of The Sean Ryan Show, and since then, we have hit number 55 overall out of over 8 million podcasts. I think we've spread a very positive message here on this platform, and we're going to continue to do that. Me and the team at Vigilance Elite just want to wish you the best.
The Sean Ryan Show on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Hyundai Polytech America Company Incorporated has a job opening in Eufaula, Alabama. Chief Financial Officer. Job duties include planning, directing, coordinating the financial activities of the company, including financial reporting, accounting, and tax filing, and responsible for major long-term expenditures such as hiring policies, employee salaries, and employee benefits. The position requires a bachelor's degree or foreign equivalent in business administration, finance, or related fields, and 4 years of experience in managing and directing finance, accounting, HR, GA, and purchasing for automotive parts manufacturing company. Apply with resume to HR, Hyundai Polytech America Company Incorporated, 4 Hummingbird Lane, Eufaula, Alabama 36027. Again, Hyundai Polytech America Company Incorporated has a job opening in Eufaula, Alabama for the position of Chief Financial Officer. Apply with resume to HR, Hyundai Polytech America Company Incorporated, 4 Hummingbird Lane, Eufaula, Alabama 36027.
Is your foot pain becoming a hassle? Can't get through a workday without pain? Can't go shopping without limping down the aisles? I'm Dr. Brian Killey, board-certified podiatrist with specialized training in endoscopic procedures for heel pain and neuromas. Most diagnostic procedures can be performed right in the office, saving you the time and trouble of going from place to place. So don't run around town to fix your feet. Call me at 265-7585 for an appointment. That's 265-7585. Serving Montgomery, Greenville, and surrounding areas for over a decade. Follow us on Facebook or visit us on the web at www.greenvillefootcare.com, where doctors' profiles, directions to the office, hours of operation, and new patient paperwork are all just a click away. You can also find useful information on common foot conditions and services that we provide. I'm Dr. Brian Keeley with Greenville Foot Care. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin, this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Oh, and everybody, I hope that day finds you well. I hope everything is going your way. All right, I hope it really does. Teddy P. You know, I'm telling you something. If I, you know, these big old things that the kids wear in the kids put in their trunks nowadays, that big speaker thing or whatever that thing is right there. If I would have had one of those, you would have heard Teddy P coming down the road with me. I mean, I'd have let the trunk up. I would have let the hood back. That's right. I'd have opened all 4 doors coming down the road listening to Teddy P. This song right here. And the music of all the things were too tired. Oh, yeah. Go, Teddy. Sing it, man. Sing it. Here it goes. Woo! Take me back to the old days. Anyway, let's go back to the phone, see who's there. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Hey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let me ask something. What if somebody wants to come but they don't have a car to get there? Right. I mean, you got to get over to the campus, right? Y'all got a pickup service? I'm just saying. Just asking. Okay. 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 So I know you can't get them all, but I'm just saying somebody might want to come. They don't have a car, you know. I'm just saying, you know, me and JB we're gonna get 2 people in JB because you know I got a little bitty car. I got a 3-cylinder car. You know. Yeah. Okay. Of course not. Well, okay. Well, right. If somebody really wants it, they can call me 241-9998. And if they're serious, I'll have them. I'll wait a minute. I don't know your number either. You text me your number so I can so I can call you so I can text you. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure everybody participates who wants to. All right. Move right along. Can you see me back in 1970 something years coming down the road with Teddy P in the car? You know, all 4 doors open, the big musical thing in the trunk, and my. Now I didn't have a sunroof back in those days, but there was water coming through it. I just couldn't get the sun to come through it. But just think about 4 doors. I'm coming down the road, 4 doors open. Okay, 3 doors open, the 2 back doors in the passenger side, and my big speaker hanging outside. Talking about TKO. Man, somebody said I'd have been in jail. I would have probably. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I hope this day finds you well. And going back to this police thing, it just kind of it just kind of bothers me when we rake people over the coals in the news for things that we may or may not know. And if you'll notice, my whole time on radio, I got too many mistakes I've made of my own. So I never get on people for mistakes they make. I will get on there for their public pronouncements, about a policy or a belief you say you have. I think if you believe something, you ought to be able to support it with reason, logic, and a little common sense. But mistakes, I'm sorry, we all got some. I don't have a basement full. I got a dungeon full, and so I don't get on anybody for that. But I just believe that and I read the story about Mr. Webster and a juvenile was involved. Hey, that's all I got to see. That's all I got to see. I've been there, done that. Know how that plays out. But again, shame on WSFA and all these people who want to. They don't know what happened. They really don't. Now the guy waited a long time to become a police officer. He's a good guy. I know his dad. I know his granddad. Good guy. All he ever wanted to be was a policeman. So are we going to really try to mess him up because of this? Come on. Again, we don't really know what happened. Only two people know exactly what happened are those three people, him and his wife and his child. Everybody else, we just now, and let me tell you what happened. Some years ago, was it 2015? So many women whining about women, y'all got to make your mind up. Y'all just got to make your mind up. You want to be treated like one of the same things in the middle, then dog, take a good one. I'm just saying, you can't. So in 2015, they came up with a law that said if you if you get caught, let's see, let me look at that law right here. And this is my problem. So without a judge, the media, we're going to be judge and jury. The law said since 2015 that if you get charged with domestic violence, that person can't carry a weapon automatically any longer until acquitted or of the charge. Okay. Once charged with it, you lose the right to bear arms. It is a messed up law because we don't know. Now I can understand if you went to court and you were found guilty, I'm with you. I understand that. And don't say it's got something to do with law, because anybody who wants a gun, go get one. Okay. So anybody who wants a gun can go get one. We see that every day in Montgomery. But a police officer, whose job is carrying a gun, to protect some of you folks out there. I'm just saying, why don't we wait till this thing has been adjudicated before we plaster people's name all over the newspaper? Every time this happens to somebody, it just absolutely pisses me off. Can I use that word? It does. Because you don't know what happened. None of you do. I don't. You don't. Wait till it gets adjudicated. And then if he's found guilty, hey, let's make paper mache out of him. Put them all on if he's found guilty. But too often, way too often, when these things happen, we find the other side of the story. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, So. Okay, enough of WSFA. I just can't stand when people do that to people. I just can't. It just bothers me. Anyway, okay. Also, I was going to tell you about the racial disparity according to this study. Can affect brain development in Black children. New study finds. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, I hear it. And environment does play, but there have been too many people get out of their environment and go someplace else. There's been too many people. I'm one of those people. Okay, I'm one of those people. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, there's a Colorado policewoman. Now you're gonna like this story here. She, I don't think we have one in Montgomery, but if we do, I'll let you know. But she was making a couple $1,000s a month as a police officer, so she decided to become a fans only or only fans thing, and now she makes $27,000 a month. So they kicked off the police department. Okay, then. Now, I don't know exactly what OnlyFans is. I think it's a place where you can be an exhibitionist. I guess if you want to be, and people pay to watch you do weird things. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know. It's the MILF, whatever that is. I think it's mature something, female something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what that. I don't really know what that means, but I've seen it before. But anyway, she's making $27,000 a month just for getting almost naked, not naked, almost naked. Are we really that fascinated with sex in America? You can make $27,000 just by getting naked on the camera. Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna do this for y'all. This weekend, I'm gonna become an OnlyFans or however that thing. I'm gonna get me an account and I'm gonna get on there butt naked. Now, if I'm not back here Monday, okay, you know the deal, right? I'm making oodles and boodles of cash. Okay. So I'll let you know though. I'll let you know how it works out for me over the weekend. Okay. I'll let you know. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning, LT. Listen, I don't know. I mean, she making 7,000. I'm gonna try it over the weekend. See what happens. I'll let y'all know Monday what happened. Wait a minute. If I'm not here Monday, you know I'm making I'm cashing. I'm making mad cash. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. I couldn't carry one. That was kind of heavy. Yeah. I had a Duster was my first car I bought in 1977. Now I can see put one of them big speakers in there, opening them door, rolling them windows down, and me and Teddy P. Woo, we would have been we would have been on. Yeah, that may be true too, but oh well. Well, look here. But I just want to let you. I want to let you know. Try my own. I'll get up the only thing, and if it's working out for me, I'll let you know where to go to put in. Get your website started. All right. Yeah. Okay then. Let me hear. Well, that's what. Yeah, that's the information I get. Okay. So you have to be. So why do they suspend the officer just because of an allegation? Mm. So if he's found that he didn't do it, how does he get his reputation back? Mm. Mm. But let me ask something. Right. But let me ask you a question. The allegation itself can have you picked up. And people lie all the time to the magistrate. Well, oh, Yeah, you told the young lady. Yeah, that was again. I'm not playing it. I'm not saying that it's irrelevant. It's not important. But to splash people's name all over the newspaper and TV screen before they've been convicted of anything, to me, is a disservice to our community and to that person. Now, once you get found guilty, I'm with you. Hey, whatever. From the police department. Okay. Now somebody said that you're wrong because it said it happened to them. They got it happened about taking the weapons. If you get charged, said it happened to me and 6 others. Every one of us had to give up our weapons automatically until or unless acquitted. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we have some people disagree with you this morning, but I don't know personally. So I don't know. Okay. Okay. Hey, appreciate it. I appreciate it. And at 8:36 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning, Miss Daisy. Pretty good. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you very much. Gotta take my last break in an hour, or we'll come back with $27,000 a month. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to get my OnlyFans hookup. Yes, yes. And if you don't see me, if I don't come Monday, it's because I'm busy making mad cash on OnlyFans, or is it called OnlyFans Club or Club of the OnlyFans? Whatever it's called, I'm gonna find out later on. 27 grand a month, man. I'm on it. I mean, I got a body like Adonis. Shoot, people. I mean, matter of fact, I'll probably double hers. I'll probably make about $50,000, $52,000 a month. I mean, I probably make, yeah, that's probably what I would get. I'll let you guys know how it works out for me, though. When I I'll let you know how the rules go. Because if I do it, then Monday will probably be my last day at work, and I'll let you know, what the money like. All right. Now I'll be back. 860-1440 is the number here. We'll be right back. And we got a new segment starting next week. I'm gonna tell you guys about when I come. We got a new segment. I've been asked to do this segment again. I used to do it a long time ago, but when we come back, I'm gonna tell you about the new segment on the show, which only going to occur on Fridays. Okay, we'll be back.
Forecast on News Radio 40. Sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle. My company is Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to provide custom blinds, shades, and shutters at affordable prices. Our blinds are easy to install and shipping is free. Don't hire an expensive professional. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Overnight widespread showers continue into the morning hours. Now we will be watching late morning. That is when we really start to dry things out and clear the sky out as well. Temperatures don't rebound much though. Where you start the day is likely where you end the day. Most of you only topping out somewhere in the 50s, even with sunshine tonight. Clear and cold, below freezing for almost everyone. Mid and upper 20s expected for central Alabama. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery, and not so good if you're stuck on 85 southbound. We've got no less than 5, maybe 6 accidents between Perry Hill Road and the 65-85 interchange. Traffic is backed up now past East Boulevard. There's a new accident involving 3 cars on 85 South under Court Street that goes along with an accident on 85 South at Perry Hill. Another accident with at least 3 vehicles just past Jackson Hospital. So please use caution, avoid 85 South. Just be advised your alternate routes are going to be swamped with a lot of traffic as well. Quality pickup trucks are getting harder to find. Reinhardt Used Car Super Center has them right now. Some good ones on the lot. So no money down and your good credit's all you need. Reinhardt Used Car Super Center. Buckle up. It's the law from Montgomery Skywatch Traffic. This is Major Delay.
Call the tire experts at Chico's Auto Pros, where you'll get the price match guarantee and free extras like roadside assistance, local towing, and free balance and rotation. Chico's Auto Pros.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical
your control
family
room and interrupt your
$500
show
a
and talk to
month.
you between breaks.
And that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch. Customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is
because they
health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century and more than $3 billion in insurance bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
You ever get the feeling that the world is being held together with duct tape? Every day we're thrown some new meaningless drama to distract us from the reality we're all about to face. Between the government trying to print their way out of debt, military conflicts, the disintegration of our most trusted institutions, and a looming food shortage, preparedness is no longer a choice. It's a necessity. You can trust My Patriot Supply. Our emergency food kits come packed with tasty meals, averaging over 2,000 calories per day. Get at least one kit for each person in your family. Self-reliance is the
It's a
only
rainy night in Georgia.
Time is running out. Become
Lord,
a
I
governor.
believe it's raining
Go
all
to
over the world.
MyPatriotSupply.com and save on dozens of different emergency food kits while you can. These kits are in stock, ship fast, and arrive in unmarked boxes for your privacy. Go to MyPatriotSupply.com before the next crisis strikes. MyPatriotSupply.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, That sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need: 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. You get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 14.
Yeah, you gotta have self-discipline. That's what they say. I get you.
NewsRadio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
Don't miss Sean Hannity. Biden incoherently adheres live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay then. Okay, I just want to let you guys know I'm this police officer is making $27,000 a month, getting almost naked on Fans Only or Only Fans, whatever the name of it is. And I'm going to find it this weekend, and I'm going to open get my Bex boxers out. Got to wash them first though. Get my Bex boxers out and dance on OnlyFans and see what happens. Maybe I'll get some money. I don't know. So I'm gonna get my boxers. I got a special set of boxers. I only got one couple holes in them, but I won't let them see the holes in them. And I will go on OnlyFans and see what I can get. If she can make $27,000, then with my with my voluptuous body, I ought to be at least make $50,000 over the weekend. I'll let you guys know how that works on Monday, though. Okay, I'll let you know. If I'm not here Monday, I done made the money. But if you hear me Monday morning, well, that means that didn't work out the way I planned. Good morning. Who's this? Dude, what's up? That's a little bit more air, Yeah. Or else you'll get tired, either or, yeah. I know, don't we? You go to club, yeah. Oh. I don't understand. And they got guys that go to clubs and throw money down because some woman get half naked. I just. Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Cause because they don't at the club. They just give them that money and what do they call it? Make it rain or something. Yeah. I ain't never been to. I've never left a dollar bill, even when I was overseas. I ain't never left a dollar bill to a woman just because she got them dance. I don't play that. Yeah, I understand. What? Yeah. Oh no, light bill ain't worth for no phone number ain't worth for light bill. No, that's just like $3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We ain't going there. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, we're not going there. Anyway, talking about our new segment on our show, I've decided since the world is full of problems, on Fridays we're gonna take an hour from 8 to 9, and I'm gonna give you guys counseling. Okay, Counselor Elkins. So you can call up here with any problem you have, your relatives, they need to call, and I'll be able to tell you with common sense, with just with common sense remedies how to handle your problems. Okay, so it's going to be called the Problem Hour. So you can call up here, and I'll get guests in to help you with some the areas that I'm not that familiar with, but I'm 65 now, so I pretty much done screwed up everything. So I'm pretty much familiar with your but it's gonna be the Problem Hour on Friday. So now I don't have time to listen to your whole life story, but I can listen to some of your problems and give you some quick solutions to the problem. Now some of y'all got problems that are really, really, really bad. It may take me a couple of weeks to come up with a solution, but we will come up with a solution for your problem. Okay, there's a solution for almost every problem you can imagine, because there's no problem that a human being has that somebody hasn't had already. Okay, so just be waiting for living unless my OnlyFans thing, unless my OnlyFans thing works out real good. I won't be back, but I mean I'll be back. But if that works out pretty good, I make $50,000 over the weekend. Then I may have to just I may have to just bid y'all farewell. But I got to get home and wash them boxers and maybe who knows, maybe I get a new pair. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going on OnlyFans or whatever the case may be. Oh, that's what that means. Really? That's what that means? I didn't know that. Wow. Some of y'all know too many things. some of y'all. Anyway, okay, good morning. What's your problem? Okay, then. Good morning. What's your problem? Hey, Tim. Pretty. Oh, I'm sure you don't have any problems. I can't help you. So, what's up? Well, and it really is. And listen, I thank y'all for having Cindy's y'all sister. That's my buddy. That is my buddy. Yeah. That's my buddy. Yeah. Yeah, got it. Yeah, we gotta do a roll call. Yeah, we gotta do that. Huh? Yeah. Okay, what service were you in? Okay. Okay, well, everybody makes mistakes, but I'm not gonna hope. Did you fly? Which one? Which one you work on? Wow, I was at Tinker Air Force Base some years ago when one flamed in there. Yeah, Tinker. Yeah, that's 80 something. I went whenever that was. Yeah, with a KC-135, a flying gas tank. Okay. Man, I've never seen a B-52 in person. I normally dealt with the 130s, the 123s, the C-5As, and the Starlifter, the 141. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good jumping bird. I mean, jumping out was pretty. I wasn't scared to jump out of that one as I was the 123 and the 130 because I thought I'd end up back there with the propeller. But it did work. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Well, man, listen, I appreciate you. Were you in doing Vietnam? Okay. 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 Well, I thank you for your service, sir. Because without people on the ground, we couldn't stay in. They couldn't stay in the air. So it does. The team. That's it. The teamwork makes the dream work. That's what they say. Good. All right then. Aim high, my friend. Aim high. All right. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, it's been a good Friday. I'm gonna get this contract hopefully. 8:54 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Pretty good. Oh, who? Yeah, you know about that one too. Okay, okay. You remember when that 135 crashed at Tinker? Yeah, yeah. I right. Mm, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, it is, and people, but you got to blame the people, right? But you got to blame the people who throw the trash down. There. I mean, I see the sanitation department out there all the time picking up stuff, but they just can't get it all at one time. I mean, we it is. Yeah. Okay. Hey, appreciate it, man. I'm running out of time. Let me just come because my time is almost up. Good morning. Who's this? Okay, then. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Well, I'm always there, brother. It's AM, but you always get us on the app. Right, or you go to the web, or you go to the website. Yeah, but you get the app, or you can go to the website newsradio1440.com, and we there. Well, I do kick it. Sometimes you catch me doing a break, and my breaks are kind of extensive because everybody wants to advertise on my show. So yeah, what can I say? Yeah, that's what it is. All right, man. Appreciate it. Uh, Good morning. Okay. All right then. Well, one of us is anyway. Anyway, don't forget. Start next week. I'm gonna have. We're gonna have. We're going to have a problem solving. It's going to be the problem. Let me see now. Is this one another one of those freaky calls? Good morning. Who's this? Mm-hmm. Right. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I appreciate it. My time's up. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget to go to church on Sunday. And remember, you will always fail 100% of the time for things that you don't try. Okay. You will always fail. So I got to run. Hey, it's been a great day. I feel pretty good. Now I'm gonna go get my OnlyFans thing, and I'll let you know. If I'm not here Monday morning, because I'm making a lot of money on OnlyFans. Have a great weekend.
Here's what's happening in the news on this Friday. A Montgomery police officer is facing a domestic violence charge and is now off duty. Investigators say 37-year-old Daniel Webster is facing a domestic violence harassment charge. Court documents say the incident involved his wife. He's now on leave. He's been with the department since 2007. Thousands of people in Alabama could soon be affected with the COVID-era SNAP benefits stop at the end of the month. SNAP is Alabama's food assistance program. DHR says the average person will lose about $170 a month. The change will start on March 1st, and nearly 400,000 households could be affected. Heads up, if you or a loved one was impacted by the January 12 storms in Alabama, FEMA is set to close 2 of its Community Recovery Center this weekend. The location for the Wetumpka Courthouse will close at Sunday at 6 p.m. The Coosa County Center will also close, located at Rockford Baptist Church, at Sunday at 6 p.m. as well. The National Recovery Centers are still open in Autauga and Dallas counties.
News Radio 1440 is